Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be diving into an exciting update on the Christmas Village setup. As you will momentarily see, we've made some great progress. We've laid down the base. We've also carefully placed some of the buildings. I'll kind of do another video on that about building placement. We even tiered them, for that charming, whimsical feel. That'll be kind of like another video as well. But you can kind of still see that, we're still workshopping the overall look, just to ensure that it truly captures the magical holiday spirit. And I know, it might seem a bit early to start Christmas decorating. But, if you know, because as getting a head start on this type of stuff is really, really important. Again, just making sure that, everything's perfect for when the holidays roll around. So stick around as I share my ideas, get creative, bring this village to life. So let's just go ahead and jump right into the fun. But don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you're enjoying my holiday adventures. And now let's get to work. So as you can see here, we do have, again, I kind of broke the village up into a downtown section versus a more rural section. This is the downtown section. So you can see this is the towny area where we have the channel, kind of rolling through. I actually ordered from Department 56, some nice little, I think it was a canal boat and then also some little rowing boats. Also in that little square, we're gonna have it all paved with a light up Christmas tree there. I also really do very much enjoy that little mill. It has a little spinny wheel on it. Usually through the town area, I always have lights and stuff. And of course the people, the roads. It's a bustling little moment there. In another video, this is the little brewery. We actually have a little Department 56 brewery horse buggy thing. But you can kind of just see, again, my whole point for this year was just to make sure that for all the buildings that had water features to it, that we incorporated that. So, I think the canal part was a new part. Apart from last year's village that we did was we had a Christmas tree farm. So this is our interpretation of incorporated into this year's redesign where, again, we'll have the trees, we have some figurine miniatures to go with this, but you can kind of just see it's just hey, go to the mountains to go buy your Christmas trees. You kind of see that I've also been playing around with some of the new pieces, which are these landscaping pieces. And the interesting thing about this one is it has a railroad on the right side, which is the more mountainous side. But it has that canal on the other side. So what I did was instead of going all the way through with one thing, I kind of broke it up in the middle using that tunnel piece, which I believe came from Department 56 as well. And then, here I'm still workshopping, kind of this mountain. The one I did last year was interesting. But with the ones this year, definitely because we have that these pieces, it just makes the boxes not look really like boxes, especially when you cover it with the cotton little sheet that looks like the snow. If you just have these on the front side of it, it actually would just make it look more like terrain. And that's another little SD find there, that little river. I'll kind of make another video about this. I'm going to try to squeeze that in there to kind of make it look like that river is coming from underneath the bridge there. Because I do have some little fishermen. I think that'd be kind of cute. But we'll see if it fits. Yeah, and again, just kind of just really painting the story of just again, you kind of come to the mountains to kind of get your fresh produce, go mountain climbing, find your Christmas tree. But then over here, again, you have, your town's folks, with the London city backdrop, So, again, it's really just all about storytelling. I think every year we try to just figure out of what story we're trying to tell. I definitely know that we didn't want to let go of the Christmas tree farm, which sat in the forefront on the left side last year. So again, now we just kind of incorporated more on the rural side, with the mountains. Then again, having to put the canal in there, that's a whole extra new piece there. But I think one of the things too, and you'll probably see when I try to workshop getting that river in over on the mountainside, is that I try not to expand the village square footage too much. I do find if you kind of like really stick to the amount of space you have, it kind of really makes you kind of make those like some of those hard decisions of what the edits and the refinements need to be. Because I think, even this village this year, we've had to cut out like 4 buildings that we had last year just because it just didn't fit. Definitely with the new additions of like the rocks, the boulders and the rocks and the tunnels and the canal that we wanted to add. So, just something to think about, food for thought. But thank you.